Today we are broadcasting from SUNTEP on Treaty 6 territory and the homeland of the Métis.
Wherever you are watching from today, it is important to recognize and appreciate the contributions of our ancestors that came before us. In the spirit of truth and reconciliation, we acknowledge the importance of positive relationships between the Indigenous and non-Indigenous people.
Hi, my name is Maddie and I am a third-year SUNTEP student.
Hello, my name is Paige and I am also a third-year SUNTEP student. We are happy to host this year's virtual graduation.
And hey Paige, I see you really dressed up for the event.
Hey, the theme is masquerade, so I wore my best mask.
Yes, that's right. I remember seeing that in the graduation notes from their graduation meeting. Well, without further ado, let's get started and cue the music.
Hey, that song was not supposed to make it on the list.
Oh?
Yes, apparently the fourth years were so excited to see each other in person at the end of the grad meeting, they just wanted to start partying and celebrating. A few of the rowdy ones are starting to suggest 80s rock and 90s dance music.
Well, that's funny business of getting your booty on the dance floor is going to be limited. We all have to follow restrictions and Bonnie's rules.
Yes, this group is pretty hardcore. I heard some of them brought a knife to school in their first year.
That just made my day, made my day. But settle down now. The knife is just to make a talking stick.
Well, I would be surprised if a couple of them break out in song halfway through. You know, in a smoky room, for a smile they can share the night, and it goes on and on.
You know what they say, what happens at SUNTEP will either wind up at Survivors or blindside you at graduation. Next, we will move into a few words by SUNTEP program head, Bonnie Novotny.
Tanse, bonjour, good day elders, distinguished guests, community partners, students, faculty, family and friends, and of course, the guests of honor, the SUNTEP graduates. Welcome to the 2021 virtual SUNTEP graduation. And although we can't gather in person, we are very excited about today. As you can see, I'm sitting here in the first year classroom where for this group, it all began. It's hard to believe how quickly 4 years have gone by. 4 years of laughs, cries, frustrations, and celebrations. A year ago, our world was turned upside down. The only thing certain was uncertainty. I remember the day when students were instructed to leave the SUNTEP campus. It was not easy, but you all adapted to the changes and continued to support each other. With the collaborative support from the local school divisions and the University of Saskatchewan, we sent these 16 students into the field, 14 in the fall and 2 in the winter. These brave students have adapted, collaborated, and exceeded all expectations. They not only survived, they thrived. Masked and sanitized, they all faced the most challenging extended practicum internship in the history of SUNTEP. Congratulations, well done. At this moment, I would like everybody to please stand up. Here at this moment, sitting in the first year classroom, I remember all your faces and remember starting this journey with you. Today, we celebrate you and your journey through the last 4 years. I imagine if we were in person right now, you would all be receiving a standing ovation. So in my eyes, that is what is happening. Congratulations, fourth years. Congratulations, teachers.
Thank you, Bonnie. If you are still standing, you can sit down.
That is so SUNTEP. I just love it here.
I agree. SUNTEP has been a real game changer for me. Did you know that in 1980, the Gabriel Dumont Institute was founded, and that was the beginning of the SUNTEP program?
Since then, 1,500 Métis and First Nations Saskatchewan people have graduated from SUNTEP. Many graduates are second and even third year generation.
Wow, that's a lot.
And today we will add 16 more to the SUNTEP alumni. What a great accomplishment for GDI. And on that note, we will move into greetings from Jordy McGaffrey, Executive Director of GDI.
Greetings, friends, families, and most importantly, the SUNTEP Prince Albert graduates. It's both an honor and a privilege to be able to provide greetings from the Gabriel Dumont Institute here today. SUNTEP is a program that's very near and dear to my heart. In 1993, I was lucky enough to become a graduate in the program, and it was one of the proudest moments of my life, and I look back and it was such an important day for me. And I'm sure it's such a proud and important moment for you as well. Your hard work and perseverance have all paid off. All of those late night study sessions and the weekend assignments and all of the cramming have finally culminated in a situation where you have your degree, and we are so proud of you, and I know your families are so proud. It's such an accomplishment. As you may be aware, SUNTEP is a partnership between the Gabriel Dumont Institute, the University of Saskatchewan College of Education, and Advanced Education. Advanced Education provides us with a grant each year so that we can offer this invaluable program to the Métis community in Prince Albert. The College of Education, we have staff there that help us accredit and run the program, and I'd like to thank them personally for all of their hard work and dedication. We really couldn't run the program without our friends at the University of Saskatchewan. As well, SUNTEP Prince Albert has a tremendous staff. The staff go over and above their jobs, and some are always available on the weekends and in the evenings, and they really dedicate their lives to this program. Without the hard work and support of the staff, we wouldn't be able to celebrate today's accomplishments. And I'd like to thank Bonnie and her team. Thank you for all of your hard work and your dedication to the program. We really appreciate your efforts at Gabriel Dumont Institute. In closing, on behalf of the Gabriel Dumont Institute board and staff, as well as students, I'd like to congratulate you on your accomplishments. You've made us all proud. You've made your family and community proud as well. Today, I get the special privilege of referring to you in a name that you'll hear really often in the future, and that is teacher. So I'll say it again, teacher. You're going to be hearing that word in your classrooms for quite some time after, and we look forward to hearing about your successes and following your accomplishments in the future. So again, congratulations on behalf of the Gabriel Dumont Institute.
GDI supports Métis people in so many ways. Annually, GDI recognizes exceptional students with an Honorable Bronze Award. SUNTEP faculty Beige Unger will tell us about this year's recipient.
Erin is a strong Métis woman whose exuberant personality brings joy to all around her. Erin joined the program as a later in life student returning to school after having a family and working full-time for many years as a daycare director. It didn't take long for everyone to see she had found her true calling in teaching, and as an education student at the SUNTEP Center in Prince Albert. Erin is a proud Métis. Recently, Erin has begun to express her connection to her Métis heritage through her art, as she is a gifted painter. Through the art classes and mentorship of Leah Dorian, Erin is experiencing more exploration, passion, and commitment to her cultural background than ever before. She is a member of the Cultural Committee, involving herself in the cultural teachings provided to her, as well as the planning of cultural activities and events for other students in the program. Life is not always easy for Erin as a full-time student, wife, and mother to two beautiful daughters. She has persevered through her daughter's health issues and worked hard to create a balance between home life and school life, all while continuing to make time to support her fellow students. Whether it is emotional support or encouragement they need, rides to and from school so that they can be successful, or special treats to show she cares, Erin never lets her classmates down. Erin always ensures everyone feels welcome and cared about. Academically, Erin is committed to excellency. She arrives early for class and stays late working diligently on her assignments and classwork. Erin takes time to seek out conferences with instructors using feedback given for her own personal growth as a student. She has received University of Saskatchewan awards for high academic averages. Keeping in line with her supportive personality in other aspects, academia is no different. Erin organizes and participates in study groups, as well as does peer editing exchanges with her classmates, ensuring not only her own success, but the opportunity for the success of others. Erin has embraced the SUNTEP program and immersed herself in the school community. There has not been one activity or spirit day Erin has not been there participating to the fullest and encouraging her fellow students to get involved. She exudes a contagious community spirit. She leads with a kindness and humility that just makes you want to do what she does. We congratulate Erin on her Order of Gabriel Dumont Bronze Award.
The success of SUNTEP depends on the partnerships of many organizations. GDI is in partnership with the University of Regina and the University of Saskatchewan. In a moment, Associate Dean of Education from the University of Saskatchewan will bring greetings on behalf of the College of Education. But before we do, Bonnie would like to say a few words about Dawn.
Today we honor Dawn Wallin. Dawn, words cannot express our appreciation for you. You have been such an amazing advocate for our SUNTEP program, for our students, and for me personally as I learn the ups and downs of administration. Dawn Wallin, it is my honor to call you a friend. You have been there for me countless times to answer questions and to offer support and solutions. On behalf of myself and SUNTEP, we are so happy to honor you as a friend of SUNTEP, and we would like you to accept the Métis sash. Thank you. Marcy.
Tanishi. Hello. Bonjour, everyone. My name is Dawn Wallin, and I am the Associate Dean of the College of Education. On behalf of the college, I am honored to bring greetings to you today from my own backyard just outside of Saskatoon, on the land of our Round Prairie Métis ancestors and Treaty 6 territory. When Bonnie first asked if I'd bring greetings via video, my first response was regret that I wouldn't be able to be with you today at that wonderful ceremony that usually takes place at the Centre for the Arts. Although we can't be together today, I know that each of you are surrounded by the love and admiration of your family and friends, and really, that is what truly matters in a day of celebration like this. Your graduating class has faced hurdles that has never before occurred for any other graduating class at the U of S, and I'm guessing SUNTEP PA too. The fact that you are here today tells me more than any grade point average that your group will be prepared to face the diverse challenges that lay ahead for teachers, children, and youth. You've persisted in your studies, you've held together as a group of colleagues, and you've demonstrated in your own personal resilience, as all of us have had to learn together, how to be flexible, how to adapt at a moment's notice, and how to remain calm and committed to the calling that is teaching. Not an easy task lately. So my utter admiration is extended to each of you, as you've demonstrated that you are exactly the kind of teachers that will lead the future in innovative, caring, and committed ways. You are what our schools, our teacher prep programs, and the world needs right now. I hope that today you receive the hugs, the handshakes, and the acknowledgement that you deserve. Job well done. Cheers to all of you for a safe and happy summer. Marcy.
We would also like to take a moment to thank our community partners in and around Prince Albert. Thank you to Superintendents Neil Finch and Robert Tessier, along with all the principals and vice principals that make SUNTEP students feel supported and welcomed.
A special thank you goes out to our supervisors, specifically Sandy Sherwin-Shields, Janice Sawa, Darcy Sealander, Alan Nunn, Beige Unger, and Ashley Grimard. Lastly, but certainly not least, a mountain of gratitude goes out to each and every cooperating teacher.
Opening up not only your classroom, but your lives to SUNTEP interns does not go unnoticed. Without these people, we would not have a program. Thank you for all that you do.
SUNTEP Student Representative Council ensures that the student body has a voice in both the SUNTEP program as well as the community. Due to the pandemic, we did not hold elections this year.
That would make Keenan the longest running president. Well, Keenan, it is time to move on. But before you do so, let's call on the Vice President, Taryn Gudmill, to share a few words.
Hi, on behalf of the SUNTEP SRC and the entire student body, we want to congratulate each and every grad of 2021. We know that great adventures and opportunities lie ahead for each and every one of you.
Next, we have SUNTEP faculty Ashley Gamard leading the presentation of the sash.
The sash is considered to be an important and highly symbolic aspect of the Métis identity. Métis communities often honor the contribution of others by awarding them the sash. In a creative way, we would like to continue to follow a long-time SUNTEP tradition by placing the sash on the graduate. SUNTEP graduands were asked to select someone significant in their life to present the sash. Sashes are placed around the waist for men and across the left shoulder for women. We'll pause a moment for this significant event.
The SUNTEP program is 4 years of learning, hard work, and fun. The graduates are ready to enter the next chapter of their lives. The next portion of the program, graduates were asked to share a video and some photos.
My name is Charlene Archie. I have a 4-year-old son named Camry. I love to sing and read. My home community is Turner Lake. I identify as Denisohlina and Métis. My favorite SUNTEP memory would be when I attended the Grandmother Moon ceremony. It was at my instructor's house. It is a powerful ceremony that involves mostly women and men as firekeepers. We would grab a cloth blanket, tie tobacco on the left-hand side because it's closest to the woman's heart. Then we would hold the blanket to the moon and throw it in the fire, and the men who were firekeepers would put cedar in it. As it crackles, it balances out and sends our prayers to the Creator. It is a beautiful ceremony that makes you feel empowered. As a SUNTEP grad, I hope to teach my Métis culture and my Dene culture. I dream of educating students of Indigenous culture and the history that follows along with it. I would like to thank my community for allowing me to further my education. I would love to thank my mom for always being supportive in anything that I needed to be successful. I would like to thank my classmates for helping me when I was stuck on a tough task. I would love to thank my Dene knowledge keepers for sharing their traditional knowledge and teachings to me and allowing me to apply it to the program. But most importantly, I would love to thank SUNTEP for teaching me about my Métis culture. I am so proud to be Métis because of the unique culture it has to pursue, and I will continuously teach the culture of my people. Thank you, SUNTEP and my teachers, for helping me to find who I am as a mother, daughter, and educator. I am forever grateful to you. A message to my fellow classmates. I would love to thank all of us for being each other's support while attending SUNTEP, and I hope to work with you in the future. I will always cherish those memories that we spent together while growing into the educators that we are today. We are stronger together, and the support will always be there. I am so proud of you all for making it this far. It was a struggle, but we made it. We made it. I wish you all the best in the future.
Hi, my name is Mira Bender. I'm 22 years old from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, For my video, I'll be filming in a variety of locations that all hold some kind of significance to my SUNTEP journey. So let's go.
As a SUNTEP graduate, I hope to instill Indigenous teachings and ideologies into each one of my students and peers that they can carry forward with them in their educational journey. My favorite SUNTEP experience was doing my internship at École Arthur Peachy. It was a little different with all the COVID regulations and masks, but that just made me even more excited for when I get to teach without all the new COVID regulations. I got to meet so many amazing staff members and I worked with such great students that it can't be beat as my favorite SUNTEP memory. My message to my fellow graduates is a big thank you for always being so supportive and so kind. I couldn't think of a better class to be graduating with. You all hold a special place in my heart and I look forward to teaching with you in the very near future.
I would like to thank all my profs at SUNTEP who encouraged me and kept me going these past 4 years. I would like to thank all the teachers that I had the opportunity of working with and sharing a classroom with. I'd also like to thank my parents, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, everyone who's had some kind of say or some kind of impact on my journey. It all means so much to me and thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Leah Berg from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, and as a SUNTEP graduate, I cannot wait to get into my own classroom and use all of the knowledge that I've gained over the past 4 years. My favorite SUNTEP memory would be all of the fun times and the laughs that we had in our class. It was never a dull moment. I would love to thank Bonnie and Ashley and Beige for helping support me over the past 4 years. I definitely could not have done it without your help. Having 2 babies in that 4-year span was exhausting, but you were always there to help me when I needed it. And you 3 were really what pushed me to finish on time, and I appreciate you so much. And to my fellow classmates, I miss you guys a lot, and I'm really proud of us for finishing, and congratulations, everybody.
Hi SUNTEP friends and family, my name is Kyle Betcher, and I am born and raised here in Prince Albert, and as a SUNTEP graduate, I'd have to say that my favorite memory is, without a doubt, fall camps. We were so fortunate to go up there for 3 years in a row and have everyone just come together and really start the year in a good way. You know, we had many activities. We were able to have the elders up there with us to give us teachings. I know for myself, I love to come up early and help with the building of the sweat, and I just found I learned so much from that. Sitting by the fires every night and just having a chance to talk with the different years of SUNTEP students, and even with SUNTEP Regina, who would actually make the trip up. It was just such an amazing way to start the year. So definitely my favorite memory. Also, as a SUNTEP grad, my hopes and dreams go as far as definitely teaching. You know, we spent the 4 years working through this, so you know, I definitely want to have my opportunity to teach, whether it's younger years or older years. I'm really not too picky. I just want to have that opportunity, you know, help these students grasp their potential and get there. Also, another thing is SUNTEP has given me so much, just given me another opportunity. So, you know, every chance I get, I love to, you know, share my experience there and, you know, tell other people just how great it was and why. We had such an amazing community there. There's always an opportunity to, you know, talk, whether it be with your staff or, you know, with your fellow students. It was just such a welcoming place to be. So, you know, I really want to promote that and push that and say, you know, this is a great place to learn. So anybody that's looking to go into teaching, you know, if you have the opportunity, this is the best place. I would like to say a thank you to, actually with that, to all the staffs. I know Bonnie, Ashley, Beige, Mike, I know I'm gonna start forgetting some people here, Donna, Leah, everyone has just been such a great help. You know, Jed and Benta, everyone was great. You know, they offered us so much and gave us such a great opportunity there. You just can't say enough, right? So with that, also, I'd finally like to say a message to my fellow students, we finally made it. This is awesome. So best of luck to you, and I'm sure we'll be running into each other in the schools and really looking forward to it. So let's get out there and have some fun. Thank you.
My name is Valdine Chiboyer, and I am from Cumberland House, Saskatchewan. My favorite SUNTEP memory is actually being in class with everybody. As a SUNTEP graduate, I hope to keep the excitement in education while respecting the value in the knowledge and the teachings that have been passed down to me during my journey as a SUNTEP student. I would like to say thank you to the faculty and staff of SUNTEP for providing me with the opportunity of becoming a part of the SUNTEP family, to my classmates for being such an amazing group of people to work with, to my cooperating teachers, and to my partner teacher for shaping me into the teacher that I am today, and to all my family and friends who have supported me. Message to my fellow classmates: we taught through a global pandemic, so there's really nothing that can stop us from being the best that we can be. I wish the best for each and every one of you, wherever the future may take you.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Linnell Daniels, and I am a Métis Dene Treaty Band member of Hatchet Lake First Nation. And today is graduation day with SUNTEP University, and I am graduating. I am very happy and very proud of myself for my accomplishment, reaching my goal, and finally finishing with the program. I am so ready to face the new chapter in my life, and I'd like to say thank you for everybody for making this possible. First and foremost, SUNTEP, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come back and finishing with the program. Bonnie, thank you for advocating for me, for believing in me, and guiding me in all the right directions to get to where I am today. Thank you very much. Tristan, thank you for everything. You are an amazing person, and I'm so glad that we got to meet. Internship would not have been what it was if you were not there. Erin, Taryn, and Miss Brown, thank you for the experience. Practicum was an amazing time, and it wouldn't have been what it was if you guys weren't as supportive as you were, and just being as helpful and resourceful and making it what it was, and it was wonderful, all around wonderful. Thank you very much. My babies, Larell, Essence, Holden, Levi, thank you for being patient with Mommy and giving me my time and space to get this all done and over with. I'm all yours now. Mommy's done school. I'd like to say thank you to Uncle Leonard for financially taking care of everything to help make this all possible. Uncle Joe, Beatrice, thank you for taking care of me, my kids, and everything that I needed to be taken care of during this hard time, and always being there for us. Thank you for everything that you do. Jordan, my rock, my love, thank you very much for everything that you've done to support and guide me to where I am today. My friends, thank you for everything. Mom, Leanna, Scotty, I love you guys. Daddy, Sean, I hope I made you proud. I know you're up and have been looking down and smiling. I sure am. I'm finally done. I'm done. I graduated. I can finally be a teacher now. I'm so excited. Thank you, SUNTEP. Thank you for everything. And last but not least, Donna, thank you for everything throughout the years. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, SUNTEP. Happy graduation.
I'm Tyler Gerstner from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I'm a husband and a father of 3, and a 2021 graduate of the Saskatchewan Urban Native Teacher Education Program. As a SUNTEP graduate, I hope to pursue teaching in high school sciences and trades. My favorite SUNTEP memories are definitely from our fall culture camps. building the sweat lodges, participating in the activities, and sharing bonfires with my friends. I'd first like to thank Gabriel Dumont Institute for providing our education and teaching program. And thank you to SUNTEP and the faculty for providing our education and facilitating our culture camps, field trips. It was truly a unique and unforgettable experience. Thank you to Sandy and Neil Sherwin-Shields for convincing me to return to school and pursue a career in teaching. Thank you to all the teachers who hosted our field experiences, and especially to my partner teacher, Amanda Adams, for guiding me through my extended practicum. Your hospitality is so important to us to experience an authentic work environment as teachers. A special thank you to my biggest supporters, my family, my mom and dad, my children Kira, Callie, and Cole, and especially to my wife Rayanne for supporting me and providing for me through the last 4 years of university. My fellow graduates, thank you for your support, cooperation, courage, and most importantly, our friendship over the last 4 years. Our relationships create the family environment that makes SUNTEP unique and differentiates us from other programs. I wish you all success and happiness in your careers, and I hope to work with you in the future.
Hi, I'm Justin Grubba. I was born in Regina, and I grew up right here in Prince Albert since the age of 3. I came to SUNTEP as a second year from another college. I was a little bit nervous about what to expect for my first culture camp. Upon arriving, I was welcomed instantly by Ryan Munchell, and he invited me down to the pipe ceremony where I sat right next to him. As we began the ceremony and passing the pipe, he noticed I wasn't much of a smoker, and he whispered to me, "You don't have to inhale if you don't want to." And I replied, "I ain't no quitter." He began to burst out laughing, and that began our friendship. I loved how welcoming SUNTEP had been to me. Coming from U of S, I was astonished at how tight-knit the SUNTEP family really was. Well, now I can say I'm a SUNTEP grad. I got the teacher job at the Prince Albert Youth Jail that I set my sights on right from the very beginning. I suggested going for my master's to my fiance, and she instantly shut that idea down, thinking, I should probably work before I commit going back to school and, living in poverty all over again. Lastly, I'd like to just thank all the students and faculty for making SUNTEP such an enjoyable place to be. For students that never went on campus, like at the U of S, you really don't know how special SUNTEP really is. My message to my fellow graduates is, don't work too hard, enjoy life while you can.
Hi everyone, my name is Nola Holobiski, and I'd like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 land, and I'd like to also acknowledge that I'm from Treaty 2 territory in Manitoba. I grew up mostly in Saskatchewan, and we moved from Manitoba when I was in elementary school, so it was about 8 or 9. So I've been here for the majority of my life, and I moved to Prince Albert when I was about 7-8 years ago, and I started with the school system as a secretary, and in that school system I met a lot of teachers who had come from SUNTEP, and they really encouraged me to go back if this was my path that I was choosing, to try it out and see if it was something for me. I did not expect what was going to happen in my life. SUNTEP has changed my life dramatically. I was not aware of my culture. I did not come from Métis or First Nations culture, so it was not in my blood, or it's in my blood, just wasn't a part of my culture growing up. My father is Ukrainian, my mother is Métis, her status is Scottish and Soto, so she is Métis. So that is where my ancestry comes from. That was news to me. Without SUNTEP, I don't know what my life would be like right now. It has changed dramatically, and I wouldn't change that for the world. And I hope to further my education and go for my master's in Indigenous Studies. That will be a little bit further along down the line. I better get my education degree wrapped up here, and yeah, it's been an eye-opener, and I would like to thank first and foremost my mom and my father for bringing me into this world. And I'd also like to thank my children for being there for me. They've been my rock. They've supported me through this. All my family, my close family, and my friends. My friends have been there in times of need when I needed to scream and cry and get through papers without a hiccup. Well, but they were there for those hiccups. So I thank my friends and my family. I thank me for getting me through this. I thank me for giving myself the push that I needed at times to get through this. I would also like to thank the SUNTEP faculty. They've been a great support. Mike Rellin, shout out to you. You've been my guidance counselor, my psychologist, my therapist. You've been there for me whenever I needed to talk, so thank you for that. And I'd like to thank my friends throughout school, Brian and Tiffany especially. They've been there for me through most of my journey. And yeah, I'd like to thank all and congratulate my fellow classmates, more so the year that I went through majority of my school with, but the ones I'm graduating with this year as well. So congratulations to all of you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Hi everyone, my name is Beth Harper. I am from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I have been fortunate enough the last 3 years to be able to complete my Bachelor of Education here in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. When trying to narrow down my favorite memory at SUNTEP, I couldn't pick just one, but I would have to say that my time at Culture Camp was something that I will cherish forever. It is such an enriching experience, and I learned so much about myself, my classmates, and my culture, all while sharing laughs, good food, and just good memories. So that's something that I will remember forever. Thanking the staff at SUNTEP is something that I need to do, because all of you have been so supportive through the last 3 years that I've been with the program. And I just want to say thank you so much for creating an environment that was welcoming to everyone, and an environment that I know we all felt safe in and we all wanted to come to every single day. I would also like to thank my family for being there for me, for giving me those words of encouragement when I sometimes needed them, for helping me get through my internship, and being there for me for the last 3 years. To my fellow classmates, I wish you all the best in the future. I know that you are all going to make excellent educators. I truly lucked out with the group that I got to join in second year. Being a transfer, you guys welcomed me with open arms, so thank you so much for that, and I wish you all the best. As for myself, as an early grad, I actually have been teaching already for 2.5 months at Red Wing here in Prince Albert. So I'm in grade 6, 7, and 8, and it has been quite the learning curve, but a good learning curve, and I've learned so much, and I can't wait to continue to learn. I hope to eventually go back to school and get my master's, and to continue to give back to the community of Prince Albert. So thanks again, everybody, and I wish you all the best.
Hi, Austin Ondicon from here in Prince Albert. Favorite SUNTEP memory probably comes from all the camps. Enjoyed everyone's company out there, just being outside, and usually always got some good weather, so those were always a fun time to be at. Just looking forward throughout the years, just continuing to learn and using the tools that SUNTEP's gave me throughout the years. With that, I just want to thank all the staff, faculty, and all the teachers that I had throughout the years at SUNTEP. You guys always made the center very enjoyable and welcoming to come in, and I think we all really appreciate that. And then just a quick message as well, just to my fellow grads, good luck in the future. Even though you won't need it, I know you guys will rock it out there. and just enjoy it and keep a smile on your face while you're at it.
Everyone, I'm Tristan Sachikowski, a SUNTEP 2021 grad. My favorite SUNTEP memories are all from the culture camps. I got so close with so many of my classmates and really stepped out of my comfort zone at these events. Getting to experience my own culture has helped me rediscover my Métis identity. As a SUNTEP graduate, I dream to create a culturally inclusive classroom that all of my students feel welcome and respected in. I would like to take the teachings I have learned from SUNTEP and apply them into my classroom and school wherever possible. I would like to thank all of the faculty, elders, knowledge keepers, and other students for helping me along my journey these last 4 years. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for all the love and support over these last 4 years. Getting to know all of you has shown me what amazing teachers look like. Any school that has you all in it will be lucky to have you. Good luck.
I'm Michaela Soderberg, and I'm from Birch Hill, Saskatchewan. As a SUNTEP grad, I can't wait to share my knowledge and passion gained throughout my time at SUNTEP with my future students. I have been given the tools to become a successful educator, and I am so excited to begin this rewarding career. I would like to thank all of the staff and faculty at SUNTEP who supported not only me, but all of us grads throughout this journey. You have helped us to get where we are today, and we would not be here without all of your support. The initiatives on behalf of SUNTEP have provided me with the opportunity to learn about and connect to my history, culture, and identity, which is something I am extremely grateful for. I would also like to thank my partner Jarrett for always supporting me in any way possible, from helping me with homework, reading my assignments, and calming me down in those stressful moments. I would like to thank my cooperating teacher Laren for welcoming me into his classroom and helping to build my skills, knowledge, and confidence as a future teacher. Lastly, I would like to send my congratulations out to my fellow graduates. We have all worked hard for the past 4 years to reach this goal of graduation and becoming educators. Though I have only been with you all for the last 2 years, I really appreciate how welcomed you made me feel and for all of your support and help. I hope to see some of you in the schools in the future, and I know you will do great things. Best of luck to you all.
I'd just like to thank everyone who helped me along the way. These last 4 years at SUNTEP have been some of the best years of my life, and I've met some very great people who will be forever my best friends. I wouldn't have been able to do this without my family and friends, especially my grandparents, my mom, my dad, Troy, Aaron, Kelly, and Bubba, and especially Kaya. When things weren't easy, you guys were always there to push me through and always willing to help me out in any way you could. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. I also need to thank the awesome staff at SUNTEP, Bonnie, Ashley, Beige, and Donna. You guys made it easy to come to the building every day, and were always there when if someone needed to talk to you or just needed some extra help with their work. I appreciate everyone who helped me along my journey, and I would like to say thank you to everyone.
Hey everyone, I'm Courtney Ward. I am a SUNTEP 2021 graduate from Prince Albert. My favorite SUNTEP memory would have to be culture camps because I learned so much from every single one of them, and I was able to get close with many of my classmates who I now consider friends for life. As a SUNTEP graduate, I hope that I am able to bring all the knowledge that I have gained through these 4 years into my own classroom to create a safe and welcoming environment for all students. I would like to start by thanking my family, who have been through everything with me and have always believed in me. Thank you to my classmates and the faculty of SUNTEP who have been very supportive through these 4 years. To my fellow graduates, I hope you get exactly what you want and the job that you have always dreamed of.
Hi, I'm Taylor York. I'm from Prince Albert and I'm a 2021 SUNTEP graduate. My favorite memories from attending SUNTEP were all of the cultural events and culture camps that we were fortunate enough to attend and learn from. As a SUNTEP graduate, I'm entering my future career as a culturally responsive educator who hopes to encourage my students to be proud of who they are and where they come from. For this, I would like to thank all of my instructors who have taught me so much and helped guide me in so many ways. I'd also like to thank my fellow classmates who have been here through the good times and the hard times and who have helped support each other throughout this 4-year journey. I'd also like to thank my family who have shown me endless love and support. To my fellow graduates, we did it, and I am so proud of the amazing educators we've all become.
Wow, that was really emotional. And that will be us next year. I think I better start working on my speech.
Well, it is not quite over yet.
Next, we'd like to call on graduates Tristan Sakowski and Keenan Tibbs to share closing remarks on behalf of the graduating class.
Everyone, we are Tristan Sakowski and Keenan Tibbs, and we are honored to be the valedictorians for our graduating class.
There are many things we could say about graduating from the SUNTEP program, but for the sake of YouTube ads, we'll try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. We are fortunate to have had these last 4 years together to learn, grow, and become amazing teachers we are all going to be.
Going through a program as small as SUNTEP makes it impossible to not grow close attachments to each other. I remember our first orientation together, seeing all of our fresh faces and all being so nervous, excited, hopeful, and scared of the journey we are about to begin. It was a special moment because at that time, we were all starting a new adventure together, and now we are finishing it together.
There are not many programs who fight for the best interests of the students and strive to create opportunities for Indigenous people like the SUNTEP program does.
The faculty and professors that have taught us throughout our time at SUNTEP have always done their best to ensure the education our class was receiving was relevant and to the best interest of us. We have received opportunities to explore our culture that we would not have received in any other program.
On behalf of our graduating class, we would like to thank all the elders, knowledge keepers, and faculty that have supported us throughout the 4 years.
We would also like to thank our cooperating teachers for allowing us to learn, make mistakes, and grow in their classrooms.
Last but not least, we would like to thank our families. They really made these last 4 years possible for us. Whether it was a free home-cooked meal, much needed encouragement, or just being there to listen to us, we will be forever grateful.
We are so fortunate to have attended SUNTEP and have had the opportunities to grow like we did. We are lucky to have made so many memories during this program that makes saying goodbye that much more difficult.
Writing this speech, we were thinking about Mike Grellen speaking with our first year class and sharing how Indigenous culture is a lot like tasting a strawberry for the first time.
It is hard to describe the taste of a strawberry to someone who has never had it, just like it is hard to explain Indigenous spirituality to someone who has never experienced it.
The meaning behind being Indigenous has been explored throughout the last 4 years while we were in the SUNTEP program throughout the workshops, cultural events, excursions, research, but most importantly, through the relationships we have developed along the way.
These 4 years felt like they flew by, but there were many weeks that we all just wanted to get it over with.
From March Madness deadlines, the late nights before exams, the last-minute essays that we have known about for weeks but still put off anyways, and the days where we just did not feel like trying. Each other is what got us through.
We learned through shared experiences and embraced our fears, knowing we always had 16 other people around us going through the same thing. It is hard to describe the SUNTEP program to those who have not experienced it, but just like a strawberry, the experience has been nothing but sweet.
Through the shared fears, the lifetime of growth and learning as educators, and the 4-year journey we all have reached the end of, we know that our class will be successful and prosperous no matter where their next journey takes them.
With all of the knowledge we have gained throughout our time in SUNTEP and all of the things we still have to learn, we embrace this next step in our lives with wings like those on a teepee, open and welcoming to the challenges ahead, with a fire inside that fuels our passion to learn, educate, and grow.
So to the graduates who have been with us since the beginning and the graduates who have joined us along the way,
congratulations, SUNTEP class of 2021. We did it!
What a wonderful ceremony. For a virtual gathering, it was quite nice. Thank you to everyone who helped make this day a special occasion.
Hey, where is that rock music coming from?
Relax, the formal part is over. The graduates can begin to celebrate. Get up and start to celebrate. You did it. Yahoo!
Okay, but let's celebrate by playing the real grad song.
you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change.